Roki Sasaki is a franchise-altering prospect that you can get for an absolute bargain right now. He has officially been posted by his Japanese club, and teams are free to negotiate with him. Two teams are standing alone at the top right now, and they're arch rivals. So we'll break that down and much more on this episode of 3 Up, 3 Down. Welcome in, everybody, to 3 Up, 3 Down. I'm your host, Peter Vryonis, and today we're going to be breaking down the importance of the Roki Sasaki sweepstakes, which are about to get extremely interesting as the days roll along here. He has officially been posted, so there you go. Officially posted today, which was actually yesterday at 10 a.m., so I'm a little bit late to the party, but here we are. We're going to discuss some of the potential fits for him and how they make sense, but before we get into any of that, I want to let you know that a large percentage of you who are watching these videos are not subscribed to the channel, so go ahead and hit that sub button. It'd mean the world to me, and let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. So this is the news that I wanted to get to right here, and I'll let you guys read that. News. Roki Sasaki has been officially posted today for Major League Baseball clubs. And I found this interesting here because I scrolled down and I found a poll that someone left in the first comment, in the comment section there. So Roki Sasaki will be, and these are the two teams that I was referencing in my introduction there, the Padres and the Dodgers, two arch rivals, two teams that I believe were the best in baseball last year, but it ultimately wasn't meant to be for San Diego. They pushed the Dodgers to the brink. They made the Dodgers face elimination, which is not something that any other team did in that playoff run. So the Padres and Dodgers, they were neck and neck until they weren't, until the Padres were not able to get over that proverbial hump and score any runs. But 66% of the vote here out of 1,443 votes believe that he is going to sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers, and 33.8% believe that he is going to sign with the Padres. Now, if you were to ask me, I don't think he's going to sign with the Dodgers, just for the simple fact that that rotation is absolutely stacked, and there's only so much money that could go around. I understand that he's going to be on a small deal when he first comes in, similar to Shohei Ohtani when he went to the Angels, but he's not going to get paid that much. But fast forward a few years from now, when he hits free agency, what's the conversation like there? Oh, but we're paying Blake Snell $182 million. We're paying Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I'm sorry, Roki, there's not enough money to go around. And there were some interesting quotes here from Padres manager Mike Shildt, which I want to take a look at. So I'm not going to read out the whole thing. I'm basically going to summarize it for you guys, but you can pause and read it at any moment if you'd like. Padres manager Mike Shildt sounded pretty confident in his team's ability to eventually land Roki Sasaki, with Yu Darvish expected to help in his recruitment. Here's what Shildt said earlier today. I will read it all, honestly. I feel like the organization is in a really good place with Sasaki. If there's an open market competition to be had, I feel like we're in a good spot for a multitude of reasons. One, we're in San Diego. We sell out the ballpark every night. We've got a very competitive ball club. It's a chance for him to come in and create a legacy for himself to help win the first World Series, which in itself is true. We have a general manager that has established roots in Japan, that clearly has been in the market with Yu Darvish. We went out and got Yuki Matsui. Heck, AJ Preller learned to speak Japanese years ago in the recruitment of Darvish. Hideo Nomo is part of our organization and is clearly a Japanese presence and a well-respected figure in that part of the world. So we've got all these different things that are in our board and allow us to have a real competitive opportunity to get him and be a Padre. Now, I don't think a manager would come out and say this if, one, he wasn't fully involved in the process of recruiting Roki Sasaki, and two, if he wasn't absolutely confident in his team's ability to acquire this guy. I think he would be a perfect fit with the Padres. Learn a little bit under Yu Darvish, who was his idol and favorite player growing up. We've all seen that picture of Roki Sasaki in a San Diego Padres t-shirt and shorts. We've seen that. and it was gifted to him by Yu Darvish himself. And when we look at the LA Dodgers perspective of things, this is what Dave Roberts had to say. Dave Roberts declined to answer any questions about Sasaki. Maybe he learned last time from the Ohtani flub that he had. Roberts did acknowledge he was aware Sasaki got posted and called him very talented. So there's no doubt that he's one of the best prospects that we have ever seen come to the major leagues. 101 mile an hour fastball, a deadly splitter, crazy command. This guy does it all, and he's only 23 years old. He's only going to get better. And he was dominant in the NPB for a very long time. So, I mean, take this as you will, but he's being posted. He's not going to get a ton of money, which I think works in the San Diego Padres' favor. It might help out the Dodgers acquire him later on in his career, and maybe if he establishes himself as a Padre, I don't know if he'll be so quick to make that move, but he seems to me like he's a competitor. He does not want to just band together with all of his Japanese buddies. I don't know if that's something that's been in the works for them for a while now, but hey, he's one of the best prospects that we have ever seen, which is evident here. And after his official posting, Roki Sasaki is number 1 on the 2024 and 2025 top 50 international prospects list. I don't really consider him a prospect. He's more of a finished product, in my opinion, but he is considered a prospect just for the simple fact that he's going to be making international signing pool bonus money, and he's not going to break the bank for you when he does eventually come over to Major League Baseball. So again, the people have spoken here in this poll, a limited, select few amount of people, but I think he's truly going to be a San Diego Padre. And this is not just my bias coming out and talking here. I truly think that the Yu Darvish relationship that he has, the Japanese roots that the San Diego Padres have in their organization, as Mike Schilt, their manager, touched on here, I think they have a severe advantage when it comes to the Roki Sasaki sweepstakes. And every team should be in on him realistically. Like, no team should not want Roki Sasaki. Now, I'm sure he's going to have a short list, and he's going to have some squads that he'd prefer over others, naturally, just like any other free agent. But the fact that he's not in line for this $300 million or $400 million payday, that in itself should be incentive to any team to go out there and try to get this guy, try to move tooth and nail to acquire him. He's the best prospect that maybe we've ever seen. He's that good. And he's going to be that dominant at the big league level. Let me know in the comments down below. Where do you think Roki Sasaki will land? And when do you think a decision will be made? Let me know down below. I'll see you all tomorrow.